comes a bonus stage.
Please clap.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you?
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor, he loves you just the same. Santa Claus knows we're all God's children, that makes everything right. So fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when chimes ring out that it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. So let's give thanks to the Lord above, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayers.
Hello, welcome back to another bonus day stream featuring me, Bonus Day, and of course, Peanut, the dog, who is in our new short. Oh my god, what a great song. This is Trans-Siberian Orchestra, great Christmas song. Feel like the camera is tilted. Oh, you can actually see it, the screen a little bit in the screen. I should zoom in a little bit then. You're seeing the behind the scenes action. I can have that. Boop. 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 No. Boop. Boop. There. Still haven't really figured out my camera situation, as you can probably tell. I think it's a little tilted, you know? It looks a little straight, but it looks a little crooked at the same time. So I'm not really sure, but hello, welcome in on the eve before Christmas Eve. I'm your pal, as always, Bonus Day, here to play some Roguemon tonight. Hopefully we win today, Christmas Miracle. We are starting off on a run, which gives me a little bit of confidence, but you never know what will happen. I did have some subs before this, so I'm nice and full. I had a lot of chocolate at work, so my coworker brought in chocolate. So I ate a lot of chocolate today, so hopefully sugar crashes aren't real. We can just keep going. Peanut's stomach is feeling a little bit better, so hopefully she can make it through the entire stream. She's all curled up right now, so I don't know. Hoping for the best. We can expect the worst, though, too. Let's go over to here and bring up our game, and let me tell you about the run that we are starting off with today. Is the game up? Game? There it is. I see game. Is this up? I see game. Where's tracker, though? Window? Video? No. Window. This one? No. This one. This one. Boop. Do I still have to fix this? No, that one's working. Why is that one working, but this one isn't working? Yeah, whatever. So we are starting off on a run. Not really a run. We're just like, we just beat Brock and we kind of ended. It's kind of loud, isn't it? Boop. So we beat Brock and we basically ended right after we beat Brock. So it's a pretty new run. So kind of starting off a run if you want to consider it that. We have this cool giraffe rig, which is kind of like a reindeer, which is kind of Christmassy. So that's cool. It's mostly a physical attacker. I was kind of calling it a mixed attacker, but if you got a plus attack minus spawn nature, it suddenly would not be a mixed attacker. But we need the plus spawn nature because we only have special moves. We have Clear Body, which is amazing. Bite, Absorb, Razor Leaf, and Shockwave, which are not great. We do get to move next level, though. Currently running 2 potions, a Lava Cookie, Burn Heal, and a Rossberry. And we do have Duplicator, which I'm not sure what we'd want to duplicate so far on this run. I'm thinking maybe, like, obviously PP Maxes are the best, but we don't really have a move we want at PP Max yet, so I want to hold on to it until we get better moves. We'll kind of just see how it goes. But yes, happy Christmas Eve. I think Popular Prime was the first one in today, right? Yeah, Popular Prime was our first, best, most handsome, very cute viewer 26 times, which I don't have to tell you is almost a week worth. Next up was Addicted Gaming, who got here last. Welcome in Addicted Gaming 7, because there are multiple Addicted games. And then we got the raid from Kyrion to start the stream. Yo, make sure you're following Kyrion Games. I was playing this mouse game today. It's very mousical. Thank you for the raid with the Raider Popular Pine. You missed the balls raid. Yo, shout out to the balls. I think we're all caught up there, so let's just play some Pokemon. We'll chill. Anyone want to tell me about their plans for Christmas? Anyone going anywhere? Anyone have any family over? Did I buy repels?
We just fired the person that does that, but now...
Yo, Daniel!
You are now one of my elite employees!
Yo, Daniel, thank you for the 9 months. We just had our sub baby. Oh my god, what do we do with this baby? Do we leave it in like a McDonald's bathroom? Like, we need to figure something out. Oh, I don't have a curse here, that's unusual. First curse 611. How are you doing? You're all ready for Christmas? You doing anything special? Doing anything fun? I looked over on a followed list earlier, didn't see you. You stream? I looked over on a followed list earlier, didn't see you. Do you stream, Daniel? Let me look. I don't think you stream, do you? You have 11 followers. I'm not sure if you actually do stream. Daniel's the AFKBR back streams Streets of Rage 4. What is Street of Rage 4? Or 3 or 2 or 1? Haven't heard of any of those games, but they sound pretty cool. I'm gonna follow. Just so I don't miss the Streets of Rage. Welcome in. Yeah, I know I don't follow everyone in the world. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here, honestly. Well, not my best, but like I'm trying. I went straight to the orphanage. Thank God we're on the same page. Let's get it out of there. Maybe when we're on 18 month, then we can think about what we want to do with it. But like for now, we're like, no. Too early. What did you think of my meme stream yesterday? Yo, thank you for showing me a mobile ad for 15 minutes. I thought there would be content after I watched the ad for 15 minutes, but it was just ad, you know? Would do it again. I tried to get Power Slap to raid you, but he raided Hunter instead. Was very sad. I don't stream. I meant I looked over my active followed. I guess you have streamed. I guess I've streamed before as a test stream. Oh, you streamed Street of Rage. I just went live though, like 17 minutes ago. So unless you refresh, the follower menu thing doesn't always refresh automatically. It's a little delayed on there, you know? Streets of Rage is just a traffic jam. Is it? Streets of Rage 4's art. Pretty fun. It sounds like a fighting game to me. Like if I had to guess, it sounds like we're fighting in the game. But Popular Pine is trying to tell me it's a traffic game, which doesn't sound right. 1 second. Do I have... OST is... OST. Is that also Streets of Rage? Is Chef's Kiss so good? What is OST and how does that relate to Streets of Rage, though? I'm learning a lot of phrases here, and I don't know any of them. It's about road rage. So it's actually a racing game then. It's not a beat 'em up. It's a beat 'em up. See, I'm getting mixed opinions again. Popular Pine saying it's a road rage. Daniel saying it's a beat 'em up. Who am I supposed to believe? Oh, original. I knew that. Yeah. I promise I'm not stupid. I'm actually very smart and I know everything. What game has a really good soundtrack? Shadow of the Colossus. Isn't that known for having a good soundtrack? What game has the best soundtrack ever is the real question, you know? Ice Punch. Ow. Do not punch me. Do not punch me with ice. You should probably believe the person who's actually played the game, but I don't know who's played the game. Daniel isn't live, and they refuse to go live right now. So how can I see someone play the game, you know? I know Miyabi plays Guilty Gear because they went live playing Guilty Gear once before. It was awesome. Oh, 7 Miyabi. I miss them. I hope one day they return and tell us stories about where they went. I'm gonna raise relief. It's a 2-hit either way. Best ever that... Yeah, what's the best soundtrack for a game ever? That's the question. I'm not really sure. I feel like a lot of games have one really, really good song. But do you go based on who has the highest peaks or who's the most consistent, you know? Because consistency is important too. You live... Shockwave, please give me a physical move here. Please, 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 physical. Physical, be physical with me. 23, Grudge. That is not a move. Slagoo. So yeah, what's everyone doing for Christmas? I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know, I might... Do I want to cook on Christmas? Do I want to get takeout? I'm honestly not sure. I'm in love right now. Imagine smashing a Slagoo. All of that goo. Both. Gotta have a bunch of good ones and some top tier songs. 1 second. Yo, Kirion Games, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Appreciate you. Can I stop being in love with this thing now? Oh, in love 4 times in a row. Can we go for 5? Can we go for 5 loves in a row? Okay, can we go for 6 loves in a row? I'm not healing. I am not healing. 6 times in a row. Way to go, Giraffe Rig. Way to be in love. Wow, that was amazing, Giraffe Rig. I've never seen someone love so hard, even when they know it's toxic. They were poisoned. They were poisoned, they know it was toxic, and they kept loving anyways. Wild. Well, that's a good way to start off the day. Starting on a run, dying immediately. Love that for us. My family did Thanksgiving this year, so not much happening for Christmas. People gotta travel to meet. Oh, that's fair. Having a spread out family can make it tough. So what's your plan then? Are you just gonna chill at home? You gonna hang out with some friends? I know a lot of people do like Friendsgiving, like a friend's Thanksgiving. I don't hear many people doing like our friend's Christmas though. Our Evo was terrible. But I'm sure some people do it, right? But I guess Christmas is more about like more stuff than just the food, right? Thanksgiving's just the food. Where Christmas is also the presents and the movies and the food, you know? I'm so mad. Oh wait, I didn't mean to take that. It's fine. Drizzle? Bug. What's this one? Oh, you want to show me? Got invited to my best friend's family Christmas. Might pop over for a bit, you know? It's good to have a meal with other people, you know? Makes you feel all warm and cozy, you know? And you might get lucky. They might cook a really good dinner, you know? Could get unlucky and could get food poisoning, but you could also get lucky. You never know. Friends Mass? Do people go to church with friends on... Like, go to church mass on Christmas with friends? I know families go together. I guess friends would too, huh? I don't know. It's an interesting one. So, Kieran, I don't know if I heard your final thoughts. I kind of like, again, I went live as soon as you were like, I'm out of snoozes. What do you think of the rat game? Are you liking it? Mouse game? Rat game? I think it's a mouse, right? Did we kill it here? Easy. Never worried. It'd be around lunchtime. I'll be home eating Chinese for dinner. I know a lot of people do Chinese food for dinner, actually. Like, I think it was either last year or the year before we did Chinese for Christmas. I think it was the year before. Solid option, though. And also, a lot of people do Christmas dinner at lunchtime for some reason. I think it's because people wake up early on Christmas, maybe, but I'm not sure. Mantite. Ooh, Rollet has a shell armor. I love me some shell armor. Excuse me, it's a mouse. I don't know, mice, rats, they look kind of similar, right? Like, name one person who can tell a rat and a mouse apart. Stab aerial ace, that's cool. It's surprisingly morbid, but is it good? Are you enjoying it, you think? Or are you playing it because you just bought it and you want to keep going? You know? Are you feeling it is bonita? Ooh, that's pretty good too. Yo, is that the one? Not the only though. Addicted to Gaming 9? And Albertane. Yo, shout out to Alberta apparently. How you doing today? How is your Christmas planning going, 9? Or Sumi or Miyabi or whatever name you want to be called. How's your Christmas planning going now? Apparently the mouse have lower accurate lifespans and the winter is like half their lifetime. Or winter lasts several years. We haven't found out yet. Yeah, I remember I was in there, I was eating my sandwich when you were talking about that, I think. Because I'm like, oh, it's kind of interesting. Because like, for a mouse who only lives like 2 years... a winter would seem like a really long time, right? Yeah, no rats in Alberta. Did you know that? That Alberta doesn't have a single rat? They killed them all. Every single rat is dead. Bonus, I think you should mod Sir 9, since Sir 9 was knighted and knights historically are good with swords. We need a moderation. Okay, let me do that. Hole. Boop. Mod election. Kirion. Pine. Sir 9. Sir 9. And then we do this. And then we do this. Okay, poll is active for the mod election. Good luck. I wish you all the best luck. Those who are about to die, I salute you. I still want to know what kind of sandwiches you got. Yes, you do. It's a very good question, too. One that people ask a lot. I'm enjoying it. It's got fun mechanics, good character writing, but it's not too dialogue heavy. I'm not sure how much is left in it, but I'm playing it again. Is it different every time then? Like the dialogue and stuff? Is it two mice like the game Stray is two cat? No. It's more like fantasy, you know? Yeah, see, the problem is, Pine, I kind of knew the spelling was going wrong, but at that point I was too committed to the T to go back and fix the C, so I just kind of like, you know, sent it, you know? Sometimes you just gotta send it. Could this evolve into Gligar? No. I mean, it's a pretty good spread on this not to. Problem is it only has Gust, really. Drifloom's kind of cool, it's just slow. But it does have Stab Aerial Ace. It is a great typing. Don't forget to vote. Should we make voting mandatory, or is that like too Australian? You know? I also like the roulette. Do we go roulette, Drifloom, or not to? Shell Armor is good. But so is Clear Body. It only has 17 attack. It says 16 and 14. It has Stab Aerial Ace. This has Stab Gust. That's a good spread, but bad Evos. I think the Roulette probably has the best Evo potential, because it should hit a mid-stage and it shouldn't get stuck. I also like mixed attackers. Election is Willoween if they were a chemist. Is it? Are you not a chemist, Willoween? I thought you were. The alternate universe that could have been. Are you telling me you don't have a PhD in chemistry right now? What? What the fuck? What's your take on chemistry? You know, I've bonded with it a little bit over the years. And like, I've had mixed reactions to it. But overall, you know, I think it makes me feel something. Oh, that was good. Chat will love that one. I love how this election is going, because Kyrion has 0 votes, Pine has 0 votes, Sir 9 has 101 votes, Powislab has 1 vote, and Other has 0. I feel like this election is happening in Russia, or like something like that. It's like, oh, don't worry, we're a democracy. We have elections. That is to say, our candidate won with 99% of the vote, but we had an election, so we are a democracy, you know? You can't prove that we're not a democracy because we had an election. Bonus D2 leave. You can't leave. You're winning the election. You work here now. Don't forget, you're here forever. Put on the lucky egg. Oh, we had a berry juice too, huh? I'm gonna take this just because we only have 2 moves. It's a long paragraph, and you know I'm not good at reading, but I'll try to read it. The elections have been referred to as the most rigged ever by Franz Johnson Morris, a modern head of country's National Elections Commission, and were listed in the Guinness Book of Records as the most fraudulent election in history. Despite there only being 19,000 registered voters, according to official results, the king received 230,000 votes to Faulkner's 9,000. Like, how can they tell if there's any fraud in that, you know? Like, that just seems like they're trying to nitpick and find fraud where it doesn't exist, you know? Sounds like they're kind of being hater today's, you know? Here we go, roulette. Magic Carp. Thank you for this amazing XP. Love this game. Body Slam. Ow. That actually hit decently hard. New move. Please give me Gigasuck. Recover. That's legal. See, this isn't that bad. There's only 90 more votes than there are potential voters. This man had 2 Magikarps. What the fuck? You know, there's still time to stuff the ballot box more, you know? If we really put our heads together, I think we could stuff more. Despite not being able to vote, I would like to split my vote between Willoween and Payan in spirit. Nah, it's not allowed. You'll have to vote again. If you want, you can start the voting on Kirion or Payan and see if that helps them. Ooh, ether. Speaking of chemistry, we found some ether. Please give me something better XP than a Magikarp and a Magikarp. Fuecoco, that's better than a Magikarp. I did not mean to take down there. How did I use some? Oh, did that Magikarp have pressure? It might have. Under pressure. Looking down on me. Looking down on you. Under pressure. Malem the ether. Please don't lick my ether. Throw acid on him. We're not going to use our ether, but we'll throw acid. Do you prefer esters or ethers? I'm going to say esters. Ice punch. That's going to kill me. Goodbye, cruel world. Quilladin, more like beat me into the bin.